Chat, are we live, chat? Are we freaking live? Are we freaking live, chat? Are we live? Let me see. Are we freaking live? Are we freaking live, chat? Are we live? Yes, we are. We're freaking live. We're freaking live. We are freaking live on 28th of March 2026. Today is Saturday. No day off for hustlers. Today is Saturday. Hustlers work on every day, 7 days a week, 24/7. All right. Saturday. Saturday. How are you all doing? 2 people are watching me. Actually, it's just 2 of my devices. Anyways, water break before we start. If you don't already know me, my name is Julius Caesar. I know it's a strong name, but strong people have to have strong name, so that's why. I've got a strong name. I'm a strong man. Even if you're not a strong man, you should always go through life saying that you are a strong man. Because what other options do you have? Why do you want to state yourself weak? Why? I'm yet to find any repercussions, any down, any demerits of saying that you are the greatest person alive. Say to yourself, I'm yet to find out any demerits of having confidence. Or even if you don't have confidence, just show a fake confidence. Just show it. Even if you're nervous, even if you're shitting yourself, just show the world that you're very confident. I'm yet to find out any demerits of that. I'm yet to find out. Even if you are not the strongest man, you should always say that you are. Elon Musk says he's the smartest man. Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT, says that he is the best. Even there are so many other players who play better than him, he always says he's the best. You always have to say that you are the best. Okay, let's continue our stream for today. A lion. Why do I have a lion on my screen? Why do I have a freaking lion on my screen? What's that, chat? Actually, in today's session, I just want to share some stories. Because stories are a very good way to learn. We humans learn more from stories than we are learn when we are given the actual lesson. Whenever we have to find a lesson from a story ourselves, when our brain have to work ourselves itself to find a lesson from a story, that lesson hits harder than a person actually giving you a lesson. Do you understand? So whenever somebody is trying to explain you by a story, he's not there to entertain you, he's trying to give you a lesson, but also he wants you to find the lesson by yourself. Do you understand? Okay, now this is a lion. His name is Simba the freaking lion. There's a B in Simba. SIMBA. B-H-A, Simba. His name is Simba. Simba. Imagine this lion. Imagine this lion. He grew up with a rich billionaire. He is one of those lions. Uh, ones in Dubai, the sheikhs have their pet lions. He's one of those lions. He's still a lion. He's one of those lions though. Imagine a lion born into a cage made of solid gold. He was born and raised. He was born and raised. Bruv. How do I get that fucking off, bruv? How do I get that off? He was born into a cage. He was born into a cage. He spent most of his life in cage. He was separated from his mother. He was kept as a pet. He's a lion. Now imagine him living his life in a cage made of gold, having steaks, expensive steaks every day, having all of the food any lion can imagine out there, having all the sources that a lion needs to live. And he was a very popular lion. Everybody used to, in the city, everybody used to come to visit him, take pictures with him. He was very happy. He was a happy lion. He always thought that he is some sort of a star, that he is getting all of this treatment. He is being fed nicely. Everybody is coming to visit him. Everybody wants to take picture with him. He always thought that he is at the peak of his energy. He is at the peak of his echelons. He thought he's rolling at the highest peak echelons. But one day, it's always those one days in every story that changes everything. One day, fucking hell, what's that? Right. Just want to check if you're streaming around. Yeah. Simba the lion spent his whole life in a cage. In a freaking cage. He thought, and it was a golden cage, he thought that he's a star. He thought everybody's trying to take pictures with him, selfies with him, and he is fed very nicely. He's some sort of a king, he thought. He's some sort of a fucking king, he thought. But one freaking day, a wolf went past by his cage. It was a stray wolf, hungry, scared, haven't eaten in weeks. He's trying to hunt things, but it's hard out there, it's hard. And especially in winters, it's very hard. Simba. He went past by this lion's cage. And when he was passing by, Simba tried to mock him. He said, You are very poor. What are you doing here? You're very poor. You look at your body. Your ribs are showing. You're very skinny. You're sad. You're scared. Look at me. I am living. I am thriving. I am in a cage. I am in a golden cage. It's literally made up of gold. I'm fed nicely. I'm really good. But if you guys ever felt that freedom is the only thing that actually really matters in this world. if you have ever tasted freedom, if somebody tells you you can go back in a golden cage, if you have ever actually felt freedom, you will never be able to go back to a cage. You will never be able to go back to a cage. This stray wolf told the lion, you are in a cage. If you want to go 50 meters towards your right, you can't. Either you have to wait, or you have to ask permission from your owner. You have to wait for him. You cannot. If tomorrow something happens, and you want to get out of this cage, you will not be able to. Okay, you're happy now, but there will be a day when you'll be old, and nobody will come to take pictures with you. Even there can be days when your owner wouldn't be able to feed you because of low sources. In those times, you would always want to go out, but guess what? You will never be able to, because you are a slave. You are in a cage. It might seem golden, it's still a cage. It might seem comfy, but it's a cage. You are not on your peak. You're not on your peak. At least me, being a stray wolf, if I want to go 50 meters towards my right or towards my left, I can do it. Simple task. If I want to climb the mountain, I can. It's only food, yeah? I will hunt. I will get some food sooner or later. I will keep on trying. I will get food sooner or later. Most of the people in this world, they're this lion. Now, being a lion is a good thing, isn't it? Yes, we are all the same. We are all like this lion. We think that the job we have, that the circle we have is really nice, it's really comfortable. But I can assure you, you can feel that you are constrained. You're not on your peak. And if you feel that, bruv, if you feel that, you're not on your highest echelons. You're not on your highest echelons. You might be earning a lot. You might be in a 9-to-5 job under a boss. You might be doing shift works. You might be, I don't know, you might be a manager to a field. You might say that I'm a manager to a paper company. I'm a manager. Everybody respects me. But yeah, as soon as you leave that compound, as soon as you leave that office, nobody cares. Nobody actually cares. Nobody cares about you. You have to always go back to that job to feel like you are some sort of a lion. It's not freedom. It's not freedom. The status that a job gives you, a status that slavery gives you, a status that being in a cage gives you, it's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. You can't be free. You can't be truly free if you actually are not able to do what you actually want. It might be because of your own reasons. It might be because you are lazy. It might be because you don't feel motivated. In those cases, you are even bigger of a slave of your own self. Of your own self. Everybody in this world have levels that they can achieve. The levels a person can achieve are crazy. Look at this guy. At the age of 30, he conquered the whole fucking world. He had one brain. He was not even 6 feet. He had 2 hands, he had 2 arms. Eyes, nose, everything same. Everything same. He was also born as that golden caged lion. But he never ever limited himself. He went out of the cage. He went out of the cage and he fought so many battles that after 3,000 years, even after 3,000 years, we are talking about him. We are talking about this guy. After 3,000 years, bruv, our calendar, our calendar is younger than he is. Our calendar is 2026, 2026 years. He was born 3,000 years ago. Do you understand? Understand the levels a person can achieve is crazy. Limiting yourself because you're in a golden cage, it's just the biggest stupidity of your life. Biggest stupidity. Cause guess what? Even if you feel like a king, a barbarian with a sword who can run and charge charge in an army in the vanguard is more free, has more freedom than you being a king, being the lion in a golden cage. Do you understand, chat? Do you understand, chat? There are always, in everybody's life, there are things that everybody wants to do. It might be consciously, it might be subconsciously. There might be a situation, there might be situations in your life where you are not conscious of the things that you want, that you actually want to do. Everybody says, I often hear people saying that I am yet to find myself. What do they mean by that? Why do most of the people say that I'm finding myself? Because they don't know what they want to do consciously. There is subconsciously something in the brain, because we are all made this way. We all want freedom. We all want to do things that we are programmed to do. There are always things in your brain, in your subconscious, deep inside, that you want to do. But whenever a person says that he wants to find himself, he actually wants to go to that deep subconscious part of his brain, and he wants to see what he actually wants to do. There's so many things I want to do, and I'm lucky enough that I can thrive because I've got a mindset. But there are actually people in this world who want to do something but either not sure what, or they are slave of themselves or slave of the society. Believe me, you will never be satisfied. You will never be happy. As a man, I'm telling you, as a man, we all need a conquest in our life. You will always need something to conquer. You will always freaking need something to conquer. If you're not waking up each day and trying to find the thing that you want to do, and then when you find, dedicating yourself to conquer it, if you're not doing that, you are never going to be happy. Let me tell you that. It's either the struggle of being nobody, or either the struggle of chasing your dreams. And one makes you satisfied, another does not. Do you understand? Every one of us has things that they want to do, that they can do. Every one of us has things that they can do, they want to do. We need to find out, just a matter of finding out. Okay. Let's move on, chat. Look at this guy. I know I'm always showing this picture of this person. I'm always showing the same person. But there aren't But yeah, I'm always showing his picture. This guy, Alexander the Great. I'm always trying to give lessons from his life. I'm always trying to learn from his life. But I always think that the more I learn about him, the more I learn about myself. The more I learn what he did, the more I learn how people should, how people who want to actually succeed in their life, how people should proceed. Now, he was born 3000 years ago. Back then, things were different. You had to fight, you had to go to war, you have to raise an army. But things have changed now, but humans are the same. We have evolved the same way. 3000 years are not too long for us to evolve being very separate to each other. No, no. The same mindset people carried 3000 years ago, which made them successful, is the same mindset we need these days to be successful. We always, always, always need to thrive. We always need to keep moving forward. We always need to panache our way through. Why did I say panache? With confidence. We always have to panache our way through the things that come, and we always have to just keep moving towards our goal. Very important. Very important. I want to share one more story of him. Real story. Alexander the Great, when he conquered Persian Empire, he ordered two sculptures to make us to make a statue of him. He ordered two people to make a statue of him. He told them that you can take as long as you want, but it should show my power. It must be a statue that relates with me. Now look at this guy. At the age of 30, he conquered the whole fucking Persian Empire, a nation 20 times bigger than his own nation. Now, two sculptures, two people who make sculptures. One took 1 month to perfect the nose. One took 1 month to perfect Alexander the Great's nose in the statue. He thought, the statue needs to be perfect. I will make it perfect, exactly as Alexander the Great is. He took 1 month to make just this much. Just this much. He was very much focused on the looks. He was essentially looks maxing. He was doing looks maxing. He thought, if I make this sculpture look as exactly as Alexander the Great, he would be happy and he would look good in this sculpture and he will be world renowned. But another person, he actually made this big man as the Alexander the Great statue in 1 month. Now, when Alexander came, he asked both of them, what have you made and why have you made just this much? And what were your thought process? First said, I am focused on your looks. I want to make this as perfect as possible. Other said, the statue, I don't care how it looks, but it should show the power. It should show that you are a strong man. I don't care if it's not the most beautiful statue in the world, but it always should show that you were a strong personality. It always should show that Alexander the Great was not a looks maxer, was not a person obsessed with his looks. He was obsessed with his conquest. He was a strong man with a strong personality. So I made this chap, and he made that. In the world today, if you're not able to see already, people are so obsessed with how they look. People are literally bone smashing, having stupid surgeries. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Your looks does matter. I agree. Optics matter in this world. But people are obsessed that they forget everything else. Everything else. If Alexander the Great did nothing in his life but tried to make himself a pretty man, a handsome man, would we still be remembering him? No. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. The reason we remember him because he might look beautiful, alright, who knows? Who knows? He might be a handsome man, who knows? But that wasn't the main reason he's famous. He's famous for his personality. People in this world, in today's world, everybody's talking about looks maxing, steroids maxing, even body maxing, even physique maxing. Everybody's talking about that, but nobody is talking about the most important thing, which is personality. Nobody is. Nobody is. All those people who look so handsome, so beautiful, so who all of those girls look pretty, they don't even know how to behave. They literally don't even know how to behave. I always see a man on internet. There are always people, same sort of people who are on steroids, who have big muscles, who look really good, have good hairs. But when they try to approach a girl, they can't even approach a fucking girl. When they try to talk in front of a group, they can't even talk. They get nervous. Whenever something happens to them, they don't know how to react. They either overreact or they just keep on thinking how to react. Their behavior is not attractive at all. It's not good at all. I see this pandemic in this world every day, every freaking day. There are literally influencers with millions of fans who are smashing their bones. Why? Because they want to look good. Smashing their bone. And if you meet the person, he's a fucking dickhead. He's a dickhead. He doesn't even know how to talk to others. He doesn't even know how to behave. He would be too arrogant. He doesn't know how to actually treat people. He would treat people as objects. I mean, what the fuck? You're not on your peak echelons. You're not. You might say that you look good and you are on your peak. No, you're not. Every one of us is the same. I'm gonna show you here. Sorry. I want to share one more story, chat. An eagle's egg fell down. Sorry, just one minute. An eagle's egg once fell down into a chicken's coop. And that eagle, small eagle, was being raised by chickens. And he was thinking he was a chicken. Because he was an eagle, when evolution hit to him, when his actual programming hit to him, he thought, I want to fly. And one day, this small, apparently chicken, the small chicken looked at the sky and there was an eagle. He was flying. He said, I wish I can fly like that. Eagle smiled at him, laughed at him, and said, eat your seeds and stay in your dirt. You're not meant for flying. You're not meant for flying. You're not meant for flying. But one day, when there was so much wind, there was a storm. There was so much wind going on. There was a storm. The chicken, the small chicken, got very upset on the wind. He said, "Why the hell is wind trying to force me go back to my cage, go back to my coop? Why is wind forcing me to go back to my coop?" But the same eagle that was flying that day came and said that it's not the wind who's stopping you. Wind is actually trying to tell you that you are meant to fly. Wind is not the problem here. The way you approach your problem is the problem. If you want to, you can actually fly. If you want to, you can actually fly. We're all like this eagle. We're all like this small eagle who thinks that he's a chicken, and all of the problems and difficulties in the life are trying to push us back inside our cage. That is not true. Whenever I encounter a situation which is really bad or forcing me to quit, I always take it the way that I am actually the problem. I am not strong enough to handle that situation. It's me who's the problem. The problem is not the problem. The problem you think, which is a problem, the perceived problem, is a situation that you don't know how to deal. You're simply not strong enough, not experienced enough, not big enough to conquer that situation, to tackle that situation. The world, the universe, whenever it puts you in those situations, it's telling you you're not on your peak, not yet. You should know how to control this situation. If you don't, then you are not on your peak. Then you have to grow. Now again, as I always say, whenever difficult times come, you have two options. You can either quit, stop. In that way, your life's gonna be hell. Your life's gonna be hell. You're always going to live your life in regret. You'll never be happy. But there is a second option. You can keep moving forward. If you're going through hell, just keep going. It's this simple. Just keep going. If you're going through hell, just keep going, because if you stop, you're gonna be miserable. If you keep going, there are chances that you might win. That you might win. Do you understand, chat? Do you understand, chat? Do you understand, chat? And I always want to show one thing. I always want to show one thing. I always do give this example. I always give this example. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Because he believed in himself, and he kept going and gave his full effort. This guy, look at him. Look at him. Literally. He's the person who would bark. He is the person who would bark on a fucking camera. Look at him. And look at the crowd that he pulls now. That is only because he stayed consistent and he believed in himself. And we all are that lion who's in a cage and that eagle's egg. We're all that. We all have a potential that we can reach. We all have things that we can conquer. But because we limit ourselves, so we don't believe in ourselves and we don't stay consistent, we just lose. We literally lose. I want to wrap this session by showing you one thing.
Yes, sir. Hey, shush, listen up. I want to say something. People, Earth, I need to say something. Listen to me. I hope every one of you behind the screens or in this arena can feel this level of happiness just one time in your life. I hope all of you can feel how fucking happy I am just one time in your life. But guess what? You will never feel this level of happiness if you don't go for something in your own life. When they knock you down, when they try and shit on you, when they talk shit about you, and they try to put their foot on your neck, if you stay down, you will never ever get that resolve. Fortify your mind and feel this level of happiness as you rise. One time in your life, but I'm blessed to be able to feel this shit again and again and again and again and again.
I hope we learned something. I hope this motivated you to keep going whatever you're going through. Motivated you to push through new boundaries, try new things, trying and failing. I hope it did. Just one last thing. I watch this all day, every day, to program my brain. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about.
The best is
I always watch this. Anyways, first of all, look at it. Yo, I cannot really believe the levels he has achieved. And people say ISO speed is stupid. You can't be ISO speed. You can't be ISO speed, even if you want to. Even if you want to, you're not capable of being him. That's a big W. Okay, anyways, last thing.
What would be a message for someone young like myself? You're never going to regret the times you fail. You're never going to regret the times you lose. You're going to regret the times you did not try. In life, if you're capable of trying something, try it. And if you flip enough coins, eventually a bunch of them land on heads, and before you know it, you have $100 million and you're the most famous man in the world. What would be a message for someone young like myself? You're never going to regret the times you fail. You're never going to regret the times you lose. You're going to regret the times you did not try. In life, if you're capable of trying something, try it. And if you flip enough coins, eventually A bunch of them land on heads, and before you know it, you have $100 million, and you're the most famous man in the world. What would be a message?
This is what I hear on repeat every day, and you should too. Anyways, boys and girls, I hope you learned something. I hope I keep on going. I hope you keep on going.